Hello, my name is Matthias, and I'm really good at this YouTube thing. Judging from that, I had to empty my hard drive just a moment ago because I had so many uploads. Not uploads, but video attempts that failed horribly. I think I should just stop, but before I do that, let me just make one more video. No, I'm not going to stop. No, I'm not promising to come back. I'm just promising to make this one video and then see what happens afterwards. Maybe you want to see what I'm doing. I'm doing cigarettes myself. Yeah, excuse me, my jeans are open. Anyway. I recently started treatment. In case you didn't know, I'm suffering from depression, probably, at least that's what the doctor told me, she thinks, for the majority of my life. I'm 30, or I'm turning 30 in 2 months, or in 1 month actually, and she told me that she thinks I might have chronic depression for the most time of my life, because what I told her sounds like that. But let's not fret about the past, let's fret about the future. Currently I'm being treated for 3 to 4 psychiatric diseases. Number 1 being 4. Don't count my pinky. Number 4 would be depression, or in my case, chronic major depression. So I take a lot of happy pills and take psychotherapy hours, 3 hours a week. The next thing is I have panic disorder, and in German we also call them Angststörung. Angst, you know that word? You English people like to abuse and misuse, and you American people like to misuse. Basically, it's a very horrible thing. Like screwing up making your cigarettes because you use too much tobacco. The problem with panic attacks is you can't get rid of them that easily, and my doctor told me, well, Matthias, you're probably going to have to live with them for the rest of your life, but you can accommodate to having them. And they're going to be a relative that you don't like, but you can cope with. At first it sounded horrible, but it's not that bad. At the point now, I have to take anti-panic pills once a week, once every 2 weeks, but it's not like I suffer horrible from panic attacks anymore, because I know they come and go and I can adjust to that. And even if I have a panic attack, my life goes on, which was the best lesson to learn. Anyway, that would be problem number 3. Problem number 2 would be, and that's one of my biggest issues, I'm suffering from something called avoidant personality disorder. Woo! Some people think that avoidant personality disorder is the same as sociophobia. To some extent it is, but you have the added bonus of feeling horrible because of that. A schizophrenic person wants to be secluded from the other people, and he does not want anything to do with them, but I suffer horribly. Well, not horribly. A lot, let's phrase it like that. I suffered a lot from that because I wanted to have contact with other people, but never knew how I should phrase something, and if it's appropriate to say that, and if it's appropriate to do that. And then I was afraid of other people knowing or realizing how afraid and tense I am. I always had my shoulders up here, and I was shivering like mad, and my eyes were like that all the time, and which also led to panic attacks, by the way. And well, now I'm capable of talking to the people in the hospital I'm treated at. Anyway, and my fourth problem is that I have a serotonin overdoses. I had one because the medication was too high. The dosage was taking like, excuse me for swearing, a shit ton of pills every day, and my muscles started to twitch, and I started to have shivers all the time. And one of the problems you might see, I knocked out my teeth, which is really unpleasant. Knocking out your own teeth because your jaw snaps together like mad 5-6 times an hour. It wasn't like this movement where the teeth fit together perfectly. It was like it pushed out to the left and to the right, and then like that. Once I hit my teeth and I bleeded. Then I had to have it removed, which hurt like hell. Anyway, now that I'm taking lower dosages of everything, I'm feeling better in that I don't knock my teeth out anymore, and I don't hit other people. I never did that, but I hit myself while sleeping a few times in the face, which was horrible. Anyway, those are my psychiatric diseases, which I'm being treated for. I go to hospital 5 times a week, from Monday to Friday. Dort I have to talk with people, like going to the psychotherapist, like group therapy, like physiotherapy, because I'm so tense in my shoulders. I stretch all the time, and because of sitting in front of the computer for 6 years without doing anything, my other muscles have atrophied, or they vanished, and I had muscle ache from walking to the bus station, sitting down in the bus and moving there. Well, of course I shivered so much because I was outside again, but now it's working quite okay. I feel okay, I feel decentish. I have my ups and I have my downs, and there were really big, bad, disgusting, unpleasant downs, like breakdowns, once in a while. But the lesson I learned is life goes on. Anyway, I want to thank you, the internet, for being there for me, always. I'd like to thank you for being able to turn you off when everything was too much. I'd like to thank all the friends I made over the internet that I lost. I would probably disregard myself as a friend, or someone like myself as a friend, if he shows up just whenever he wants to. But knowing that I didn't show up when I wanted to, but when I could, and I had no ill intentions, I'm not feeling too mad at myself for the way I treated you, internet. With all that being said, I would like to have my the way I'm facing directed at reality and not the internet anymore, like I had for so many years. That I'm not promising to make any more videos, just going to update once in a while, when I feel like it, when I'm bored, like all the other attention craving people, to use our euphemism here. Yeah, that's basically it. Don't know what to add. Tschüss. Bye. See ya.